In today's video, I will be answering 10 would you rather teacher related questions that are based on hot topics. We're wasting time. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. I'm Allie Mack and I'm a teacher and I'm here to help you have the best school year ever. So in today's video, I'm participating in a teacher would you rather tag. What this means is that other teacher YouTubers are going to be participating and they're going to be answering the same teacher related would you rather questions. Some of the other YouTube channels that are going to be participating in this tag are the Hall Pass, the Teacup Teacher, and My So-Called Teacher Life. These are all amazing channels with interesting perspectives on teacher topics. Please check them out. I will link their channels in the description below. And if you are a teacher YouTuber and you would like to participate in this tag, I will leave the questions in the description below. Use the hashtag teacherwouldyourather and answer these questions. And if you send me a link to your video, I will link it in my description below. So this is a long enough introduction. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, first question. Would you rather have large class sizes with 2 preps or small class sizes with 1 prep? As awesome as it would be to have 2 planning periods, I think I would have to go for smaller class sizes because I really feel like this is important in order to really get to know students, develop those relationships, and really discover what they need from the inside out.
Make sure we give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I'm from the inner city projects. I mean, walk over bodies. That body's still there when I come home from school. I know the smell of death, and I've never been at war. Traveling's hard for me, so being here today is a big deal. I didn't see bed bugs until I started traveling. No, they're afraid of the projects, that's why.
And with larger class sizes, it's a little bit harder to do that. So I think I would go with the 1 prep and have smaller class sizes. Question 2. Would you rather teach the highest performing students without an inclusion teacher, or would you rather teach the lowest performing students with an inclusion teacher in all your classes? I have always liked a challenge.
It was my intention that when you looked at me today, you saw the walking, talking epitome of hope that I am. That we all should be in education. So hopefully when you looked at me today, you saw the Statue of Liberty. Like one person, she's like, that's what I saw!
So I guess I would say that I would rather have the lowest performing students so I can grow them. And I love collaborating with other people. I love having an inclusion teacher because I learn just as much from them as they do from me. And I learned so much, a lot of the skills that I have as a teacher have come from things I have seen my inclusion teachers do. So I would go with the lower performing students with an inclusion teacher. Question 3, would you rather have the summers off or have an extended school year with frequent breaks? This one's pretty tough, but I feel like I would rather have the extended school year with frequent breaks because I don't know about you guys, but I personally am ready to go back to work after 2 weeks. So, and I also feel like there's some benefits to this, like students will retain the information better so you don't have to spend so much time reteaching at the beginning of the school year. I think we'd make better use of our time, and I don't know, I think I would rather the extended school year with frequent breaks. Question 4, would you rather your students' parents be overly involved or not involved at all? Now, as much as it can be annoying when parents are overly involved, I think I would have to choose this one because that way I know that there's someone that cares about that child. There is nothing worse to me to see a child that is unkept, hungry, dirty, and you just know there's no one taking care of them. I would much rather the kids have parents that were overly involved than under, because at least that means those children would have what they needed.
You see, in our family, you saw the kids, we're not the parents that say, you gotta go to college, you gotta go to college. We're not the educators that say, you gotta go to college. Why? Because every student is a study of one. In my family, when you graduate high school, we say you gotta go. You can always come back, but you gotta go. I'm still looking forward to a naked room. giving me a room. I have the 3E approach in my family, and I would love for your school to adopt it, your district, the 3E. With 8 children, it works. After high school, you can be employed, enrolled, or enlisted.
Nice.
Real talk?
Real talk.
Last I checked, it took all of that to make America what it is today.
So I can deal with the overly attentive parents if it means that all my students are being cared for. Question 5. Would you rather have an endless supply of pencils or an endless supply of copies? I don't really make that many copies, so I'm gonna go with the pencils because at the beginning of the year, it seems like everybody has a pencil. I find them all over the floor, I stock up. But then at about Christmas time, no pencils, and then I run out, the kids run out, we all run out of pencils, so I'd much rather have an endless supply of pencils. And parents, if any parents are watching this, please stock up your kids' school supplies. Please do it for us. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. Question 6. Would you rather eliminate state testing or eliminate mandatory meetings including professional development? I'm sorry, state tests, you would just have to go because maybe then our professional development would not be centered around teaching to the test and would be more about student learning, and it might be more fun that way. Think of all the activities and the fun stuff we could do with our students if we did not have to teach to the test. So definitely get rid of state testing. Question 7. Would you rather have a completely supportive admin team or fully staffed counselors that only focus on student needs? As much as I love a good supportive admin team, I'd have to go with fully staffed counselors because the counselors at my school are amazing and they make such a difference in our students' lives. Instead of sending kids to the principal, I always send them to the counselor because there's usually an issue or something deeper than the child's behavior. So definitely go with the counselors.
Ladies and gentlemen, you saw how I walked in. I want to see what you did for me. This is what you did for me.
You really don't need the principals for discipline if you have counselors because they're a safe place for students to talk about things that are truly bothering them. Question 8. Would you rather have higher wages or unlimited access to resources for your classroom? I feel like I get paid enough if I don't have to spend my money on school supplies, so I would definitely go with the resources for my classroom. And it says unlimited, so think of all the manipulatives, think of all the activities, think of everything you could do with that. Think about how you could bring the learning to life. So I would not get the higher wages, I would get the resources for my classroom. Question 9. Would you rather teach high schoolers, middle schoolers, or elementary schoolers? I have gotten pretty comfortable with middle school, although I do love elementary. They are usually not disrespectful when you correct them when they're younger. But to be honest, I think I'd stick with middle school. I like how they are independent enough to do what they need to do. You don't have to have someone walk with them to different places if they need to run an errand. I think I just would stick with middle school. Question 10. This is the last question on this Would You Rather teacher tag. Would you rather your new group of students come to you on grade level with no missing gaps in learning, or would you rather all your students be respectful and hardworking? As amazing as it would be to have all my students on grade level with no missing pieces or gaps in their learning, I think I could get a lot more done with students that were hardworking and respectful. I can bring any child up if they're going to work hard. And this might be a lesson to you. If you're someone watching this that's not a teacher, think about all you could learn if you had that amazing work ethic, if you persevered, if you showed grit in everything you decided to do. To me, this is no contest. I would definitely take the kids that are respectful and hardworking. So that is it. Thank you for watching this video. Answer one or all the questions in the comment section below. Now, if you're not a teacher, you can participate in the comments as well. Leave a comment below on what subject and grade you would teach if you had to be a teacher. And if you found this video helpful or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe. You know you want to subscribe. Go ahead. I'll wait. All right, I'll leave you alone now. Also, if you enjoyed this tag, please be sure to check out the Hall Pass, the Teacup Teacher, and my so-called Teacher Life videos on Teacher Would You Rather tag. Please check them out. I will link their channels in the description below. And don't forget, if you are a current or former teacher and you would like to participate in this tag, please answer the questions that I'm linking below. Use the hashtag teacherwouldyourather and send me a message with the link to your video, and I'll include it in my description. Because you guys, the more the merrier. I really want to hear what everybody's opinions on these questions are. Good thing I'm a math teacher. Which brings me to another point. I am about to start adding math content videos to my channel. Now, if you don't teach math, you can just skip over them. You don't have to watch them. But if you do teach math, I'm going to be sharing strategies that have worked for my students to learn some of these kind of crazy concepts. So please be sure to check those out when I start releasing them. And as always, you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.